Hi, everybody. Welcome. If it's your first time here, my name is Benjamin Hall, and I'm about to teach you how to create $500 to $1,000 days with digital products. I am super excited to be giving you this completely free training that you're going to want to make sure that you take notes, guys, because all of these skills and knowledge that I'm going to be teaching you, I've invested personally over $5,000 in mentorship, coaching, and learning to learn these skills that I'm going to be giving to you completely for free. By the end of this live training, this free masterclass, you're going to be able to actually implement these skills and start being able to create $500 to $2,000 days. So I'm super excited to share this with you. And I'm going to share a little bit about myself and I'm going to jump right into the training. If it's your first time here, my name is Benjamin Hall. I've been in this digital marketing space for over 3 years. I started back in May of 2023 while I was working two jobs. I was working at the grocery store for 14 years, climbing the corporate ladder. I was working a second job doing brand ambassador work, which was basically pouring alcohol for demos for companies. And then I was doing DoorDash and Uber, basically trading 70 to 80 hours a week, living paycheck to paycheck and missing out time with my family. And I was tired of that reality. I was looking for another way to escape the 9 to 5 grind. And that's when I stumbled onto digital marketing, which is a backed by Forbes business model, projected to be a $1.5 trillion industry. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started in this training right now. So there are three things that you need to know when you're wanting to start creating income online. Okay, those three things I'm going to cover here, so make sure you take notes of this. So there's three things that you need, guys. So first off, okay, we're going to talk about the PSA method. Okay, what that stands for is product, store, and attention. So think of a grocery store. You need to have products, right? But you need to put your products in a store and think of attention as your traffic and marketing. So what I'm going to be teaching you guys is going to be marketing without any ads whatsoever. And you can do this completely faceless, okay? Remember, guys, this is going to be beginner friendly, okay? It only requires 1 to 2 hours a day. You don't need to be tech savvy to do this, okay? If you're willing to learn some simple skills, I'm going to teach you everything step by step. So I'm going to show you where to find products, okay? I'm going to show you how to put them in a storefront. And most importantly, I'm going to show you how to get attention to your store so that you can sell your products on autopilot. All right, guys. So we're starting with products. I'm going to go over a few different things. So we have different types of products that you can promote. Okay, the beauty with digital products, guys, okay? Digital products, you don't have to deal with inventory. You don't have to deal with shipping. You don't have to deal with sometimes customer service. You don't even have to create the products, okay? Digital products are products that you have the ability to literally create either one time or you can get a done for you product, meaning it's already created and you simply promote it, right? And you can earn up to 100% profit, right, on these digital products. So these digital products, guys, literally let you have a product that you can sell where you have almost no overhead expenses. Okay, so think about that. Like if we were going to do a physical product, so let me show you this little finger pointer. If y'all can see this finger pointer, this thing was like $5 that I got off of Glamazon, right? I got this thing for $5. And if I was to sell 1,000 of these finger pointers, I would need to have inventory of 1,000 of them. I would need to ship 1,000 of them. I would have to get postage, labels, packaging, you name it, just to mail out 1,000 of these. And my profit margins would be really low. So with a digital product, let's say that we have an ebook. If we were to sell an ebook for $10 and we sold 1,000 copies of that ebook, we would make $10,000. We wouldn't have to deal with the inventory, shipping, packaging, stamps, going to the post office, you name it. None of that stuff, okay? So I'm going to cover two different types of digital products or several different types of digital products inside of that. Okay. So that's the difference between a physical product and a digital product. So know that a digital product allows you to earn a high profit margin. So we're going to be talking about PLR and MRR. So PLR, guys, just stands for private label rights, okay, and MRR stands for master resale rights. What these are licensed on a product that allows you to resell the product. These are done for you products. You do not have to create them yourselves. The benefit of this is it saves you time. It saves you weeks, months, and even years in some cases, depending on the product that you are creating, okay? And then the other type of product that I was going to talk about is called affiliate products. So these are products that are created from another company. Think like Amazon, right? Target, Walmart. Okay, there's actually 86% companies worldwide that have affiliate programs. Okay, affiliate product is simply promoting another company's product for an exchange for a commission. Okay, it's another form of a done for you product. You're not having to create the product yourself, guys. So I'm going to be showing you the quickest way to get up and running today. Okay, we're not going to waste time. We're not going to waste weeks, months, or years trying to create income or create our own products. We're going to simply leverage a system where we can start making money today. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be teaching you. So that is what the products are. We're going to cover how to take those, how to get those products, find them, put them inside of a storefront. Okay, and then most importantly, I'm going to show you how to get the attention to it. So the very first site I'm going to show you where to find some great products is this site called PLR.me. So PLR, again, remember it stands for private label rights. What that is a license attached to the product. So PLR allows you to actually take a product that's already on the market, that's winning and selling, and you can actually sell that as your own product for up to 100% profit. So as you can see on PLR.me, this site has over 18,000 expert written courses, ebooks, and workshops. And that's very important because if you're looking for something, let's say a product in dieting or nutrition, you're going to want to go to this site called PLR.me to find these different types of products written by a dietitian or nutritionist, or if it's something to do pets and animals, maybe it's a veterinarian or something like that, guys. It's going to be an actual expert. So these are products that are made by actual experts. The benefit of that is because these are proven to already solve problems, okay, by an expert. If you were to make your own product, let's say that you were completely brand new in digital marketing and you made a product helping people to make their credit score better, and you put this product and you made it in ChatGPT and Claude in seconds, and you sell that on the market and someone buys it and you did not actually help them fix their credit score, you did not sell a good product, guys. Okay, so I recommend most people do not start creating your own products as a complete beginner because you don't know exactly how that works until you actually do it with a done for you product. So we have to actually understand how things work with a done for you product before you create your own products. Okay, so I recommend done for you products because it's much quicker to start making money with it versus a product that you create yourself. Again, creating your own ebook, creating your own course, creating your own programs, anything like that, even software, guys, that takes time. Okay, to make it really good, it's going to take weeks, months, and years. Okay, even though AI helps it a lot quickly, it still requires the human element of it. It still requires you to proofread it. It still requires to make sure that what it just created actually is true. Okay. Okay, so we don't want to sell bad products. We don't want to sell AI slop. We want to make sure we put good products on the market. Okay, so what's really cool about PLR.me, you're going to see inside the PLR library, okay, you're going to see popular categories. What that is, guys, is in other words called a niche. Okay, when you are looking for a product, you want to pick a niche. So there's thousands and thousands of niches out there. Okay, there's pets and animals, there's gardening, there's travel, okay, there's health, wealth, and relationships, which are the three most profitable niches. So health, think of like exercise, dieting, and even mental health. Think of wealth, guys, as business, finance, and budgeting, and then think of relationships, right, as dating and even parenting. So these are going to be actual niches or subjects that people are always looking to solve their problems. So it's going to be relevant all year round. Other words, they call it evergreen niches. So you're going to see a lot of different popular categories in here. What I recommend most people do when they're getting started is they pick one niche, okay? That's the biggest mistake I see people is they try to promote too many different niches. They're trying to talk about business and marketing, then they're talking about dating and relationships, then they're talking about horoscopes and stress management and things like that. And like all of these things do not go together, guys, okay? You need to pick one niche, one product that solves one problem. If you can do those three things, you can make a lot of money with digital products, okay, guys? In this example on PLR.me, I'm going to use something called weight loss and fitness. I'm going to use this weight loss and fitness category because it's in the health niche. It's a great products. Okay. What's really cool about PLR.me is you can find tons of products on here. So you can just scroll through their catalog or their library of products and look at this. They have over 29 pages for just this one for weight loss and fitness niche. So I'm going to show you this one really quickly and I'm going to explain how amazing this is. So we're going to pick this one. I'm going to show why it's a great product. So this product here is the 5 steps to fitness, what you need to know. So this is a problem-solving product that's relevant all year round. So people are looking to get in shape or lose weight all year round. So that means it doesn't matter if it's Christmas, New Year's, Easter, the 4th of July, people are looking to get in shape. So this product will sell all year round, okay? What's really cool about a PLR product and an MRR product, you can purchase the license to it. Look at this. This product particular, you can get the PLR license for as low as $2.70, okay? You can either resell it for $2.70 or you can sell it for a profit. And that is known as digital arbitrage. And that's what I highly recommend. So you can get this product for $2.70 and you could sell it for $10. If you were to sell 1,000 copies at $10, that would be $10,000. So that's what I would be recommending you do. Once you find your product, okay, you can find tons of products all over the web. PLR products, not just PLR.me. I'm going to show you 2 more places to find products. So another place you can go is this site called Etsy. Okay, Etsy has a lot of products on here. So let's say that we're doing something in gardening. We can type in gardening, right? And then we can do PLR product. And what it's going to do, once we do that, we hit enter, it's going to pull up some gardening PLR price. And you can see these products are as low as like $3, $1.40, $1.12, guys. These are very, very low price products. You can buy the license to it. You own the rights to it, meaning you can resell this as your own product. You can even rebrand the product as well. I'm going to show you that here in a second. And the other option to find products of PLR products, let's say we're going to Google. Okay, Google is a great place to look up PLR products. Let's say that we're looking up pets and animals. So we're going to do pets and animals PLR products. I'm gonna do that. So you're gonna type your niche plus PLR products. You're gonna hit enter. It's gonna pull up a lot of different PLR products in here. You can see that it's also linking back to Etsy, and sometimes it's linking back to PLR.me, and there's this other site called PLRproducts.com. So you're gonna find that there's tons and tons of PLR products out there. What I recommend you do, guys, is you go through and you actually make sure that these products have good reviews on them, because you want to promote a good product. Obviously, you don't want to promote a bad product. So look for the product reviews, make sure that it's a good product. And then once you have your product, guys, I'm going to show you what you do next. But let's go back over to PLR.me because I want to show you a couple different things about this. So what's really cool, once you purchase this product, this is what you can do. You can brand it as your own. You can give it away or sell it. You can repurpose into other formats. You keep 100% of the profit. There's no attribution or royalties involved whatsoever. And you can use it in unlimited projects, meaning it's unlimited redistribution for this exact product. And that means you can make, if you sold $1 million of this, you basically keep the full $1 million because there's no royalties involved with it whatsoever, which is absolutely incredible. So once we find our product either on Etsy, PLR.me, or we find it on Google, guys, you're simply able to purchase the product, right? Okay, for a low price of $2.70 or $1 or whatever, how much it is. And then you're able to download it immediately. So once you download the product, guys, you get it as a PDF, okay, or you get it as a template LINK, which gives you the ability to rebrand it. So I'm going to give you an example of that here in a second, how you can actually rebrand the product. So we're going to head over to the tool called Canva. So this is the next tool that I'm going to share with you. Canva is a free design editor tool that allows you to rebrand your digital products, either your PLRs, your products, your guides, your PDF files, guys, your templates, designs, planners, digital stuff. You can do a lot of things in here. You can create presentations, you can do social media. This tool is a free to use tool, okay? I've been using this tool for a little over 3 years. I actually did the free version for the first 2 years before I started paying for the paid version, which is $14.99. There is a pro plan on Canva, but you do not need it as a complete beginner. I just recommend you get a free one just to start off with, guys. I'm going to show you some of the PLR products that I have personally in my Canva, because I've been doing this for 3 years. I have tons and tons of PLR products. So I'm going to scroll through and you can see that I have tons of PLR products as you're scrolling through, but I'm going to show you this one right here. This is one of my PLR products that I did not create myself. I simply purchased this PLR product earlier this year, guys. And this PLR product is how to grow your social media following the right way. So this is a product that I did not create myself, okay? The benefit of that is, guys, it saved me weeks, months, and years. I did not have to sit there and create this product, okay? Because this product is 93 pages long. And in 2023, when I started digital marketing, I created my own product that was 27 pages. It took me almost a month just to make a 27-page product of my own. So this would have taken me about 4 months if I was a complete beginner. And I don't want to wait 4 months. Okay, I want to just have a product ready to go, ready to sell today, so I can start making money today, right? So that's what I'm trying to share with you guys, is you can actually have your product today, you can have it put it in a store today, and you can actually sell it today. Those 3 things can actually happen in the same day, in less than an hour even. After you watch this training, you could actually take advantage of this and actually learn, because I'm going to show you how to put this inside of a storefront as well. So look at this. We have this product here. It's already done for me. I can do one or two things. I can either take it as is and sell it as is, what's called digital arbitrage, or I could rebrand this product. So if, let's say, I didn't really don't like pink, I could go in and change the colors of pink. I could make this black. I could change the fonts. I could change the photos. I could change the text itself, guys, because I own the license to it. I can do whatever I want with this product. I could delete pages. I could add pages. You could do whatever, guys. You could change the cover and say, once you have done all of your customizing and editing and rebranding of your product, you're able to actually download this as a PDF, okay? And then you can actually put this in a storefront. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So once we're done rebranding the product and all of that, we go to share, okay? We go to download. And then on the drop down, you're going to select PDF. So this is the one that you would use on the free version of Canva. And then if you wanted to do the paid version of Canva, you can use the template link as your option on there. That's what I use personally. I'm going to demonstrate how important these two are in a little bit once we put it in the storefront. So now that we have covered products, guys, I basically covered where to find your digital products, right? These are PLR products, MRR products, okay? Affiliate offers are out there as well. On this training, I'm not going to be showing you where the affiliate offers are, but there are lots of sites to find affiliate marketing programs. You can also Google them and find affiliate products, but I recommend you start with a digital product because you can earn up to 100% profit. All of these products, guys, you can sell them for straight profit, okay? And this is the fastest way to actually get up and running because some affiliate offers, depending on the company, you have to apply for that offer and it could take days or weeks, or they have certain requirements for you to reach. That this does not have any requirements whatsoever. PLR products you can get up and running today. So that's why I show you the fastest way to start creating $500 to $1,000 days. I'm going to show you some income proof here in a little bit. So let's move on to the storefront part. So we're going back over here, guys. We've covered where the products are. Now I'm going to show you where to put the products inside of a store. So the store that I use, guys, is called Stan Store. So this is a site that allows you to host your digital products and even your services. Okay, it's an all-in-one creator store. The beauty about Stan Store, guys, is it gives you a website and landing pages to host those digital products within minutes. And it also gives you a payment processor to collect payment for your products because you can't simply take a product and stick it on social media and sell it, guys. You have to put your products inside of a storefront in order for you to actually earn from that product. So that's why I recommend Stan Store. Stan Store is such a great tool, guys. Okay, I'm gonna log in, guys. What's really cool about Stan Store is you get a free 14-day trial if you want to give it a try, guys. Stan Store does cost $29 a month, but it is well worth it. There are other alternatives to Stan Store that are free, kind of like Beacons. Okay, Beacons is a free version of Stan Store, but the only caveat with Beacons is it takes up 9% of every sale you make, so it starts to eat at your profit over time. So once you scale your business, a lot of times people will move off of Beacons to Stan Store because it's just a flat $29 versus paying the fees of 9% of your total sales. All right, so let's go ahead and let's go inside of this Stan Store. I'm going to log in on my Stan Store and I'm going to show you everything in here. So you're going to see these are some of my earnings that I've earned so far the month of July. Okay, so if you're watching this video, this was July of 2026, guys. I already made $20,000 this month alone with a done-for-you digital product that I did not create myself, guys. I simply just leverage a product that's done for me because it's much quicker and much easier to start promoting that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of my income, guys. I'm going to go over that really quickly with you, and I'm going to show you I'm going to explain how that's possible. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and show you that. So I'm going to go over to my income screenshot. So guys, I want y'all to be I'm going to be fully transparent with you. Okay, between the year of 2024 and January 2025, I put about $50,000 inside my Stan Store, and I actually got off a Stan Store for a year. I came back about a month and a half ago. So about 2 months ago, I came back to my Stan Store and I put over $30,000 in my Stan Store in just the last about month and a half. So I actually just got back on Stan Store and I've been away from Stan Store, and people are like, Ben, where have you been? I've been using other softwares, and it's the funniest thing. Stan Store is still the best tool. I always come back to it at every point. And so I've made a lot of income other places. I've made multiple six figures doing this. I made over $300,000 in the last 2 years alone with digital products. So this is just one of my income streams and one of my dashboards. I have other dashboards with 60K, 40K, one that has 200K in it, guys. I'm going to show you some of my other earnings, guys. So this is what my inbox looked like when I was starting to make lots of income. Here this past 12 months, guys, you can see that I would wake up and have $760 days. I'd have $1,000 days, $740 days, $800 days, you name it, then $1,000 days. Like they would just come in all the time, autopilot, and I didn't have to do anything. I was working less than 1 to 2 hours a day, posting 5 to 7 second videos, and these were rolling in on autopilot. I was getting these notifications, and these were rolling into my bank account at all times a day, and I was able to close over $200,000 just in the last 12 months alone without being on Stan Store. And then I got back on Stan Store and I put already $30,000 in the last month and a half. Okay, so I don't show you this to brag. I just show you this so you know what's possible. Okay, if you were to start a new job or get a side hustle or pick up a side business, you would want to know what the income opportunity potential was for you. Okay, that is why I'm showing this. So like I said, $50,000 of this was between 2024 and January of 2025, and then another 30K was just in the last month and a half alone. So this is what's really cool. You're going to see that I have a lot of PLR products, okay? Some of these products, guys, look at this. I have 21 pages of PLR sales, okay? These are all PLR products that I did not create myself. These are products that were completely done for me that I was simply just promoting, just what I've just showed you. I got the product off of like a site like Etsy or PLR.me. I stuck it in my stand store, and these were coming in at all times of day. There would be days I'd wake up and I would have like 10 of these in a row, or 5 or 10 of these coming in at an autopilot. So imagine for a minute, guys, you woke up in the morning, you had $37, and then lunchtime came along, another $37 rolls in, and then dinner time, another $37. That would be your breakfast, lunch, and dinner covered. That would be your gas covered, maybe a couple bills covered, maybe your movie tickets and your snacks covered, right? So that's exactly what I was able to do in the cracks of my day, spending 1 to 2 hours a day while I was working 2 jobs and doing DoorDash and Uber. I was able to squeeze this in until it eventually replaced my 9 to 5 income, and I was able to escape my 9 to 5 job completely for good. Okay. So that's what this is. I'm going to show you how to put a product in. So now that you know what's possible with your stand store, I'm going to show you how to put the products in. So we're going to head over to my store. And in here, you're going to see what's really cool about Stand Store, that whenever you sign up to Stand Store, you're given a website immediately. You're not having to purchase domains. You're not having to plug in the DNS records or do any of this complicated tech. They give you a website in minutes. You can sign up with a regular email, a Gmail, a Yahoo Mail, iCloud Mail, whatever. You sign up and you're given a website immediately, okay? And you don't need to get a business email because Stan has its own email system with it and that you can use as well, and it looks like a business email. So it's the most easy, beginner-friendly way for anyone to get started in creating online income, okay? With a website and everything, guys. So what's cool is you're given your website, and you get to choose your design for your website. You choose your branding colors, your fonts, and that's it. You're ready to start hosting your digital products and services inside your storefront. So people ask me, Ben, where's your other products? I have them in my landing pages. So those are some of my digital products. And then we have my actual store, which I'm going to demonstrate how to add the products. Okay, so we're going to do this. Make sure you pay really close attention to this next part because it's going to be a little bit of a technical stuff, but it's not going to be super overly complicated because I'm going to show you how to set up your store in minutes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to click on add product. Okay, now we're going to get to choose a product type. So I'm going to go over all of the different product types that you can add into your stand store. So the first one is to collect names and email. This is called a lead magnet. So this is arguably the most important thing that you want to have inside of your stand store. So if you saw my stand store and you saw I had one thing, that is exactly what I have right here. It's just a lead magnet. I collect names and emails because if you're wanting to do this business long term, guys, you need to have a way to build an email list. So your email list is having warm traffic on demand, meaning you are able to reach your people, your followers, your the people that follow you, right? You can reach them anytime. Okay. This is what's really cool because we don't own these social media platforms. We don't own TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. If they were to shut down our accounts, guys, our business would not be running unless we had an email list. So the email list is very important, guys. Not only that, it allows you to have repeat business. So basically, I've had my email list since 2023. I've been able to build one since then. I have customers that have bought from me in 2023, 2024, 2025, and in 2026. Because of my email list, I've been able to reach them and keep on sending them more products. They've been able to buy continuously more products from me. Okay. The other thing you can set up inside of your stand store, you can set up coaching calls. I do these all the time as well, guys. You can also set up courses, webinars, and you can link to your social media and your affiliate offers. So this is where you can put your affiliate offers and even your YouTube and Spotify content as well, guys. So that you can do a lot of different things in here with Stand Store. And then obviously the one we're going to be using is the digital products like your PDFs, your guides, your templates, exclusive content, ebooks, etc. Guys, this is the one we're going to be using. And then the custom products, recurring memberships, communities, and you can be a Stan affiliate, which is really awesome. I highly recommend that you become a Stan affiliate. Once you are in Stan, they actually give you the opportunity to promote them as an affiliate, and you can earn recurring revenue commissions from them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on digital products because we're going to add one together on this live. I'm going to show you how simple it is. Okay. So when we're adding a digital product, the very first thing we need to add is a thumbnail to our product. So there's a lot of different ways we can do this, okay? So we're going to start in the thumbnail. We first need to pick a style. So I'm going to go over the different styles. So this is what's called preview, okay? I'm not a big fan of this one personally. It's just too big of a block. So this is what's going to show up inside the stand store when someone opens our page. They go to our website. They're going to click on it. They're going to see our item for sale, okay? So I like call out personally because it looks the best. It's like not too big, but it has a nice button in there so somebody can actually read it. And then we have button that doesn't have a button for whatever reason, unless the whole thing is a button itself. But I recommend Call It because it helps with the conversion, meaning it's going to help the likelihood someone's going to click on it and buy the product, right? So we want to help increase our chances to get the sale. So I'm going to use Call Out, guys. The next thing we need to do is actually to add our thumbnail image. And the cool thing about StanStore is you have an image library that you can choose images from. You can either use one of their stock images. You can even search keywords around your product or service, right, to use for your image, or you can choose your own image. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to actually use our own image. So I'm going to show you how simple it is to do that. So we're going to head back to Canva. Okay. So I plan to actually list this digital product that I purchased for $47 back earlier this year, guys. How to grow your social media following. I'm going to sell this digital product, this PLR product, okay, inside my StanStore. What I need to do is I need to take a screenshot of the cover, okay? You can also create your own icons or thumbnails inside of Canva itself, okay? But I'm just going to use it the simple way. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Shift Command 4, and I'm going to grab a little screen grab of a little square cutout of this cover. Once I've done that, okay, now I'm going to go back over to StanStore. So I'll go back to StanStore, and I'm going to click on Upload Image. Okay, then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to find that image, and I'm going to actually choose the image, and I'm going to resize it so it fits right in the little square, and I'm going to click on Use This Photo. Okay, after that, we're going to title this. I'm going to say how to grow your social media following, how to grow your social media following, I can't type right, guys. And then we're going to put the subtitle the right way, because that's what it says on the guide, right? The right way. And then we're going to put the exclamation point. And then the next thing, the button, we want to make sure we do an action for this part. It's very important we want to do an action. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, yes, I want this. The reason why we want that is because we want people to actually take action on this. So this is what it's going to look like on the preview over here in a store. It's going to say how to grow your social media following the right way. Yes, I want this. We haven't priced it yet. We're going to do that in a little bit, but this is what it's going to look like so far. So what we're going to do now is we're going to click on next. We're going to move on to the checkout page. So we're on the next step of the process. What's really cool about this is now we need to actually put the components and everything that's going to be in our actual product so we can start selling it. So we're going to start with the banner image up here, which is the image at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and choose an image. This time I'm going to use a StanStore image from the image library. I'm going to search keywords. This time I'm going to use keywords that's related to our product, which is social media. So I'm going to look up social media, right? I'm going to hit enter. And now you're going to see a lot of different products and our images for social media. I'm going to use this one that says social media. I'm going to resize it so it fits right in the little rectangle. And I'm going to say use this photo. And that's going to update my banner image for my website, for my product, right? So now we're going to move on to the next part, which is the description. Okay. Our title is already auto-populated from the last page. So now we need to actually work on the description body. And I'm going to show you how simple it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete this one. And now this is what I love about StanStore is StanStore has its own AI tools available inside there as well that allows you to write the description bodies, and the StanStore's trained its AI to learn what is good copyright. So copyright, guys, is the word and text they use, okay, to make sales. So what it's going to do, it's going to look at other stores in different niches, and it's training its AI to learn how to write a better copy that's going to make you have a higher conversion, meaning more sales, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to generate with AI. We're going to briefly describe the product. That's all we have to do. And it's going to build us a beautiful description body for our product. So I'm going to say this is a PLR guide that teaches how to grow on IG. We'll do IG, TikTok, and FB. Okay, we're going to do that. I'm going to hit generate. So what it's going to do here in a second, it's going to generate me a description body that's going to be a really good converting one, meaning it's going to actually help us get more sales for our product. Okay, you could do this in ChatGPT and Claude as well, but the only difference is you would have to pre-prompt it before it got to a good result. The cool thing about Stan is its AI is already trained on this particular topic, so you really don't have to really prompt it much. You just have to tell it what it is, and now it's going to give me a really good description body for my product. It even gives me places to put testimonials. So if your product has testimonials, which most products do, you're able to actually type them in, or you can take a screen grab and you can actually insert photos. So you can actually add photos and videos inside of your StanStore description body. So it actually allows you to do that. And you can even add links too, guys. So it's really cool. All we're going to do is we're going to hit replace for this masterclass so it can show you how simple it is. And you can see that it's now updated on the phone preview over here. So what people are actually going to see on their phones. So we're going to scroll down, and now we're going to put the button title. We're going to put it yes, I want this again because we want to make it congruent to the first page. So I'm going to say, yes, I want this. Okay, and I'm going to put the exclamation point. We're going to keep the call to action the same for this example. We're going to still say purchase. And now we're going to set the price. So I'm going to give you a little bit more backstory about this price. So when I purchased this PLR product on how to grow your social media following, I purchased this for $47. And the license that you get whenever you purchase it recommends that I sell this between $47 and $97, meaning I can sell it between that price range. I can even sell it for less or more, but it just gives you a suggested guidelines. That's the beauty with PLR products is you can sell it. You got wiggle room to sell it whatever you want. Okay. Remember, you can also give it away if you want. You could give it away for free. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to sell it for 97 and I'm going to discount it for 47. Let me show you how that's done. So we're going to go back over to Stan Store and we're going to price this at 97 first. I'm going to click on this little toggle that says discount price. And we're going to put it at 47. So look at this. It's going to show up over here on our Stan Store that it used to be $97 and it's on sale right now for 47, which is also going to help us make more sales because people are going to see, hey, it's on sale. They're going to be more likely to buy our product. So we're now going to move on to the very last step. If we scroll to the very bottom, okay, we're now going to upload our digital products. So remember, this is where you're going to actually upload your PDF that you got whenever you downloaded it off Canva. So if you were downloading this on Canva, you would go to share, download, and you would actually do the drop down for PDF. So that's where you would actually upload it from your computer straight into Stan Store, okay? Or if you had the Pro plan of Canva, you can simply redirect to the URL. So let me show you how to do that. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to go back to Canva. I'm going to click on share. I'm going to grab my template link, okay? I'm going to copy that, head back over to Stan Store. I'm going to paste that here. And then we're going to title this product Social Media Growth Guide, Social Media Growth Guide. And then I'm going to put PLR inside of the next to it, okay? PLR. So once I've done that, now our product is ready to be published. So I'm going to click on publish, and now that's it. Our product is added into our Stan Store very simply, okay? Look at this. And now this is what it's going to look like on the phone preview. You're going to have my freebie, okay? Get my names and emails, and then I'm going to have my product to sell itself. And now I'm going to show you what it looks like on a computer. So I'm going to click on my Stan Store up here, and this is my Stan Store. This is my freebie, and this is the product we just listed together. Look, it was $97. It's now on sale for $47. Yes, I want this. Let's click on this and actually look at it. So there's our checkout page, guys. We have our banner image, we have our title and our beautiful description for our product. And not only that, guys, it's given us a beautiful checkout form in minutes, guys. Okay, our product is ready to sell right now. Okay, we're not spending weeks, months, or years looking and trying to create our own products, right? We are simply taking a product that's already done, we're putting it into a Stan Store, and now we're ready to sell it. This product is ready to go. Okay, that's the difference maker of why some people are very successful and those are not. The people that are actually able to set up this really quickly are the ones that are making money, right? While the other ones that are sitting out there trying to create their own products, maybe they're making a product and it's just not as good as the original product. Okay, you don't have to reinvent the wheel, guys. Okay, if you've ever had like Coca-Cola and you had a generic brand, okay, they basically it's never the same, right? You don't want to be that person. You don't want to be the generic brand. You just want to take a product that's already winning on the market and turn around and sell it for a profit. Okay, that's if you want to make it the fastest way amount making money online. All right, so I showed you how to put the digital product inside Stan Store. So we're about to cover attention, which is how you're going to get traffic to this product so you can start making sales. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to show you all of these different things. Okay, these are just 3 different platforms, but we're going to also cover a couple of them. I'm going to cover Instagram and TikTok. You can also do this on Pinterest, YouTube Shorts, you name it. They work on all of these different social media platforms. Again, we are doing this completely without spending a cent on ads. And I'm going to teach you how to do this completely faceless as well. So make sure that you're taking notes on this next part because I'm going to show you that. And what I'm going to do first, I'm going to show you my personal Instagram and my TikTok to let you know, like, hey, going viral, guys, is strategy 101. Okay, that's not luck. Okay, going viral isn't luck, it's strategy 101. Okay, the other thing is, guys, with attention, where attention goes, money follows. Okay, that's very important, guys, because not all attention is equal. Okay, if you're doing silly dances and you're expecting to make a sell on a dog treats product, guys, it's not going to work. Okay, it's not going to work. You have to literally make content and attention that's going to be relevant to your product and niche. Okay, very important there. So we're going to go over to Instagram. And I'm going to show you my Instagram. So this is my Instagram, guys. I have over 503,000 followers at the time of this recording. And basically, I started this in May of 2023 with 0 followers, okay? And I was able to grow this to over 500,000 followers in about 3 years' time because I know how to get attention. I know how to go viral. Once you know how to go viral, it's literally just strategy. You can just rinse and repeat and keep on going viral over and over again. And it doesn't matter what platform you're on because the skills I'm teaching you is relevant to all platforms. So let me show you my TikTok. So this is my TikTok page that I started about a year ago. Okay, last summer I started this page from 0. It's already at 56.2 thousand followers, guys, because I know how to go viral. Okay, it's literally strategy, not luck. Okay, look at this. 1.7 million views, 300,000 views, 300,000 views, 1.2 million views. Again, it's literally just strategy 101. And I'm going to teach you those tips, guys, and I'm going to show you how to do this faceless. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to Instagram. I'm going to show you a faceless account, how you can do this completely faceless. So we're going to go ahead and search up a faceless account here, and I'm going to pull them up. Okay, so this account is called Faceless Vibes Digital. Okay, this is a faceless account. Look at this. They've made over $360,000 with digital products, and look what they have. They have a Stan store. Let's click on their Stan store and see what they have inside their Stan store. So as you can see, Faceless Vibes Digital is selling done-for-you PLR products. Okay, these are products they did not create themselves. Look at this, a $77 product, a $27 product, and another $77 product. Again, done-for-you products that they're selling. And they've been able to make over $360,000 with just that, okay? Without ever showing their face, which is absolutely incredible. So let me go and close out of this really quickly, and I'm going to show you the content that they are using to actually do this, okay? So you can see this is faceless, guys, okay? These are actually AI avatars. So what she is using is AI avatars, and she is not actually filming. For all we know, Faceless Vibes Digital could be a dude behind the page, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how they are creating these AI avatars, okay? So you'll have no excuse to not be able to post content on social media. You don't even have to film yourself ever, okay? You can actually use somebody else's likeness to be your face of your brand, of your page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close out of this, and I'm going to show you the tool that she is using to make, or he is using to make the faceless avatars. So we're going to go over to this tool called OpenArt.ai. So OpenArt.ai is an AI image and video generator tool, okay? This tool does cost money. It costs $7 a month. If you do the $7 plan, you get roughly about 4,000 credits, which gives you about 50 video generations, give or take, based on the size of the video, okay? And then on the $15 a month plan, you can get about 12,000 credits, which gives you about 150 videos, which is more than enough than you need. So I recommend starting with the $7 plan if you're just getting started out with this plan. It's a great tool. So I'm going to show you how to build an AI avatar. But first, I'm going to show you a couple of the ones that I have. So I'm going to go over here to this image tab, okay, because we're going to be over here in a minute. I'm going to show you some of the AI videos I've been able to create myself. So this is one of the ones I made the other day.
I'm an AI avatar created by Benjamin Hall.
Okay, so that's one AI avatar that I made, guys. Let me show you a couple more. Let me show you. I like to do these funny ones, okay?
Tina to win the 2026 World Cup.
Okay, so that's AI, guys. That's not real. Okay, I'm going to show you how to create these. Okay, so be sure you're taking close notes or paying close attention to this next part because it's going to be a little bit more information, but it's not going to be super overcomplicated. So whenever we're building our own AI avatar videos, we want to start with an image first. We have to make an AI image, and then we take that image and we turn it into a video. So what I'm going to show you what you do. So when you get into OpenArt, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on this little image tab on the left. And now you're going to click on this little poodle with the goggles that says create image. So this little poodle right here with the green screen, click on that. And now it's going to take you here to create an image. And I'm going to show you how simple it is to do this. So you're going to select create image, and then it's going to say your model. You're going to choose Nana Banana Pro. Okay, that's going to give you the best looking video that's going to look hyper realistic or very real to real life, right? Now, we need to add our visual reference, meaning we can either clone ourselves, we can take a picture of ourselves, do a picture of our dog, a picture of somebody who's given us permission. But wait, Ben, where do I find images that I have permission to use? Okay, good. I'm glad you asked because I'm going to show you where you can get images where you're not going to get in trouble with copying anything or copyright or whatever. So this is a really big question I get all the time. So the site that I use to go to make sure that I'm getting safe videos and images, guys, is this site called Pexels. Okay, Pexels.com is a free stock photo, royalty-free images and videos, meaning royalty-free, guys, meaning they have given you 100% permission to use their images and videos for social media. And this is a completely free site, guys. You can even use the videos in here for your content. So let's say we're looking up gardening, right? I could look up gardening and I can on this toggle, I can put videos and then I can hit enter. And I'm going to show you this really briefly. So now we have over 34,000 gardening videos. But wait, see, this is the guy we cloned the other day. We can go to filter. Okay. We can put this in vertical. So now it's going to put it in a vertical format so that you can use this for Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook and YouTube Shorts, guys. It's going to be formatted correctly for your videos. Okay. So you don't have to film any videos ever. You can just go here and download the videos completely for free. And they have them on every single niche and every topic. So if you're talking about gardening, guys, you can go here and find a gardening video for your gardening product. So what I'm going to do, guys, is we're going to find an image of a model to use to clone for our to turn into an AI avatar for OpenArt. So I'm going to look up a image, okay? Let's say soccer, because soccer is really big right now because we're in the World Cup this year. So I'm going to look up soccer. I'm going to look up photos, okay? And I'm going to find a soccer player, okay? Let's see if we can get a clear face. So one thing about OpenArt is you need a pretty good clear face of somebody so that you can actually use them for the AI avatar, okay? So let me find one really quickly. Let's see, soccer close-up. Let's do close-up. That way I can find one that's a much more easier to find, and it's going to show soccer ball. So let me find one, guys. So let's look up male model. Let's do that. Male model. Okay. We're going to look up male model, and we're going to do we'll do a video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of one of these male models. So I'm going to use this guy right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a screenshot of it. I'm going to do Shift Command 4. I'm going to take a screenshot of his face and a little bit of his jacket, right? Because we have to have a good clear face that you can see. And I'm going to go back to OpenArt. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to click on images. We're going to upload the image that we just took a screenshot of the model, right? So I'm going to upload that really quickly. So I'm going to allow that to load in there. So now that we have our model, we're going to turn him into an AI image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to this little nice sheet that I have, guys. And if you want a copy of this prompt sheet, okay, if you're watching this video, just email me, okay, reply back to one of my emails, the word prompt, and I will actually send this to you, or just send me an email, okay? And that's how you're going to get an access to this sheet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of these different prompts. I actually have a lot of prompts on here that helps me create these AI avatars. We're going to put this guy in New York City. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this prompt. I'm going to do Command C. I'm going to go back to OpenArt. I'm going to paste this prompt inside of there. So we have our model inside of New York City, and we're going to scroll down, and we want to make sure we set the output to 9:16. So that's the right aspect ratio that we're going to be using for social media, specifically Instagram and TikTok and Facebook Shorts and all of those good things, right? And then the resolution, guys, just keep it at 1K because it's only an image that we're going to turn it into a video. We don't need more than that. If we use 2K, 4K, we're just going to end up using up our tokens even quicker. And then we're going to have as many videos to generate with the $7 plan that we have. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on generate, guys. And while that's generating, you're going to see that it's going to generate up here really quickly. So while that's generating, guys, let me recap everything we've covered so far. So we've covered where to find price. We went to sites like PLR.me or Etsy and Google. So we found a done-for-you product, meaning we do not have to create that product. It saves us weeks, months, and years rather than having to create a product from scratch ourselves, right? Okay, and we get to leverage a winning product on the market that we do not have to create. Now we take this product, we put it inside of a storefront like Stan Store so we can actually sell the product. And now I'm showing you how to get attention to your store so you can sell your products. Okay, we still got 2 more topics after I show you how to get the content piece, like the visual clips and the videos. I'm going to show you how to go viral and how to automate everything as well, guys. So let's go back over here to OpenArt and let's see what the image it made. So look, it took our model and it put him inside of New York City Times Square, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this image into a video. So what we have to do is we have to actually download it. So I'm going to click on download. I'm going to download as a PNG. So I downloaded it as a PNG. I'm going to close out of this, okay? And now we're going to go over to video. So when we're in video, let me go ahead and clear out all of this stuff because this was the other day's stuff. Go back to video. You're going to choose video this time. You're going to choose frame to video. You're going to choose this little rabbit with the goggles on and the parachute. Click on that. And now we're going to turn our image into a video. So I'm going to show you how simple this is. So we're going to start with frame to video. So we're going to do the start/in frame option. The time that the model we're going to use this time is called Kling 3.0 Omni. Okay, make sure you use this model. And now we're going to upload the image that we just downloaded right here on the very start frame. Okay, so we start with that image. And now what we need to do is we actually need to come up with a prompt. So what's really cool is I'm going to show you how to create these prompts. So I'm going to go over to back to my sheet that I was going to, that I have. I have a prompt all the way at the very bottom that turns anything into a video, guys. So this one right here, it's a 1 sentence prompt. I'm going to copy this prompt. I'm going to go back to OpenArt. Okay. I'm sorry, not OpenArt. And we're going to go to the next tool, which is ChatGPT. So we're going to create the prompt ourselves. We're going to go into ChatGPT. Okay. You can do this on a free plan as well. You can do this on a new chat. I have one that's already going, so I'm just going to use this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paste that 1 sentence prompt, which says, help me write a prompt to animate this image using Kling 3.0. Need the AI avatar to talk and say, and we're going to make it talk and say something specific. Let me go ahead and click on this little plus sign. We want to add the photo that we also downloaded of our AI avatar. So I'm going to go ahead and upload that. Okay. And I'm going to make him say, I'm in Times Square. I'm in Times Square teaching you how to make an AI avatar, Okay. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to have them say, I'm in Times Square teaching you how to make an AI avatar. And I'm going to also put in the background, I'm going to put in parentheses, have fireworks pop off in the back. Okay. Background. We'll do that. And then we'll put the little close parenthesis. I'm going to hit enter. And what it's going to do, it's actually going to write a prompt for me. So this is how simple it is. You can do whatever you want. You can have a unicorn pop up. You could have, magical things happening right inside of the Times Square. So now this prompt is made for me. You can do this in either ChatGPT or Claude. It doesn't really matter. All you have to do is actually copy this prompt, right? So this long text, you're going to copy this. You're going to go back to OpenArt and you're going to paste that below. So that nice long prompt that I don't even know how I would even create that myself. It's already done it for me. So we want to make sure we set the audio. We turn that on because we want it to have sound. If you leave it off, it's going to be a silent video. And then for the output, guys, I recommend you use 1080 for whenever you do your videos. I'm only using 720 for demonstration purposes, and keep your duration, your time between 5 to 10 seconds. That's all you need for social media. So I'm using 7 seconds because it's kind of in between. So 720 is just because I want it to actually load quicker, so we're not waiting 10 minutes for the video to load. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click generate, and as that's generating, okay, we're going to recap one more time everything we've covered. So we've covered where to find products on sites like plr.me. Okay, this is a great great site to find high converting winning products. Okay, these are done by experts. There's over 18,000 expert written courses, ebooks, and workshops here. You simply buy the license to the product one time, you own it, and you can sell it as your own for up to 100% profit for unlimited amount of times. So, and then we have this other site called Etsy. Okay, Etsy is a great place. You just search your niche plus your PLR products, and it will pull up tons and tons of PLR products that you can actually read about and see if it's a good product. Okay. And the other option is Google. Same thing. You search up your niche, whatever your niche is, and you type PLR products, you hit enter. It's going to pull up a ton of different products. Make sure you do your due diligence and actually do read the reviews on the products because you want to sell good products. Never sell bad products, guys. Sell good products because it's good for your business long term so you can get repeat customers. If someone buys something from you that was really good, chances are they're going to come back and buy more things from you in the future. Okay. That's how I've been able to stay in business for many years. Okay. Is because I've sold good products. Okay. You can also take the products inside of a tool called Canva and you can actually customize and rebrand the products here. You can do whatever you want. You can change the colors, the fonts, the photos, everything, guys. And then you're able to set it up inside of a storefront like StanStore in minutes, guys. So you can start selling your products. And now let's go back to OpenArt and see what it's gone. So it's not done just yet. So we're going back to Faceless Vibes Digital. So as you can see, Faceless Vibes Digital is posting AI avatars. These are not real people, okay? She is just using an AI avatar to do all of the content for her, and she's using that tool OpenArt to do all of it, right? And this is what's credible because you don't have to waste time filming yourself. You never have to get on camera if you don't want your family, your friends, your coworkers to know that you're doing this. You could do this completely faceless, okay? So let's go back and see if it's done now. So there it is. It's ready. Let's play it.
I'm in Times Square teaching you how to make an AI avatar.
Isn't that crazy? Wow, guys. I love this. OpenArt is such a powerful tool. So that's what you have the ability to do with actually just with AI, guys. Okay. And the other place you can also get content at is Pexels. Remember, you could download any of these videos and use them for your social media content. You can search up any video in any niche, guys, to use for your visual for your videos. Okay. So now that I've covered that, I'm going to go back over to IG and I'm going to show you on my Instagram how you can go viral. So again, like I said, going viral isn't luck, it's strategy 101. So this applies for showing your face. This applies for showing it faceless, right? It doesn't matter how you do it. If you implement the same strategies, it's replicatable to every platform in any type of style that you do this. Either that's showing your face or doing it faceless. So I'm going to show you one of my videos that I posted about a month ago that went very viral for me. So let me scroll and find it really quickly. You're going to see that as I'm scrolling that I have lots of videos that have lots of views in them, okay? A lot of high view videos. And you'll see that I have ones that are getting like almost 1 million views, like 700,000 views right here, guys. Let me keep scrolling. So here's another one. I think I'm getting close to it. It was one that got 1.3 million views, and I got to locate it because it's so far down. It must be a little bit up more. Maybe I missed it. Here it is, guys. So 1.3 million views. So this one, guys, is a viral video. I'm going to break down exactly how to go viral. So make sure you pay really close attention to this. So I posted this video June 26th, which is about a month old at this point. And this video is still continuously making me $502,000 days. When I posted this video, it was making me like $1,000 days the very next day after I posted it. So because it was going viral really quickly. So I'm going to teach you how to go viral. So there are 3 things. Okay, there was actually 2 things that you need to know when you go viral. So the first thing that every single social media platform prioritizes, it doesn't matter if it's TikTok, IG, Facebook, YouTube Shorts, they all prioritize watch time. Watch time means how long you keep somebody's attention on the platform. So notice there is ways to capture attention. Okay, I'm going to cover what that is. What those are, and I'll show you 3 different ones. They're called hooks, okay, which is what you use to capture attention. So the first hook that I use is called a text hook. So in this text hook, it says, I gave ChatGPT my salary and career history. It showed me income opportunities I didn't know I was sitting on. Here are the 7 prompts I use. What that is, guys, is a curiosity-based hook, okay? Not only that, it's going to stop the scroll in the first 1 to 3 seconds, meaning somebody's going to stop the scroll. Maybe there's somebody interested in income opportunities, okay? Learning about it more. Maybe they want to learn about the prompts. Now they're going to stop and read it, right? And then when you capture the attention in the first 3 seconds, it's going to send out positive indicators to the algorithm. Hey, this person liked it. They spent the first 3 seconds watching this video. Okay, we're going to send more people with a similar interest. So it's going to attract more people that are going to be interested in what I have to say, right? In whatever my content has to tell them about. And it's going to lead them back to my offers. Okay, so what we're going to do, that's the text hook. Okay, the second hook is called the visual hook. So the visual hook, notice that this is a 5 to 7 second video of me just flipping the burgers, right? You can use anything in your visual hook, guys. You can use anything that's like AI, the AI avatars. You can use your own video of yourself if you're doing something interesting, or you can use the stock footage like on Pexels, okay, like a content bank. So those are 3 different ways you can use a visual hook. You don't have to use your own video of yourself. It's completely optional. Okay, so I'm going to use myself because I'm a face forward account, but you don't have to do that. So once you have your visual hook, guys, notice that the visual hook needs to have motion in it. Okay, notice that this is not a static image. Okay, you do not want to have static images. You want to have a video where it's looping in the background, because when it loops in the background, guys, people have short attention spans, like the attention span of a goldfish. That's what they say these days. So you want to make sure that you have something that's interesting and there's movement going on. And if it's a longer clip, guys, you can make multiple cuts inside the clip, meaning every 2 to 3 seconds, it's changing the clips, or there's some kind of movement going on every 2 to 3 seconds. So I like this one because it's very simple and it's easy to do these types of videos. And the third hook, guys, so we have the text hook, we have the visual hook. Now we have the caption, which is the third hook, guys. So notice that this caption is long. Not only that, it's value packed, meaning there's a lot of value and information in here for someone to read. So what the goal is to increase the watch time, right? We're stopping the scroll with our text hook, right? So they're reading this, they're interested, they want to learn about the 7 prompts, they're watching the visual hook, and they're, okay, what is he doing? Like, it looks interesting. So now they're going to read my caption, and notice this caption's really long. It's going to take them about a minute or 2 to actually read this caption. By the time they read it, okay, this video has looped in the background 20 or 30 times, pushing the watch time up even more. Okay, giving it way more watch time, which is going to allow it to go viral. So that's the first way to go viral. It's called watch time. Okay. The second way to go viral, guys, is to get engagement. That's your likes, your comments, your shares, your reshares, and your saves, guys. Okay. And then there's also follows as well. That's another form of engagement. So the beauty about your caption as well, guys, is you can also ask for engagement. So that's what I do here. If we scroll down, you're going to see that I ask for people to comment and follow me. So on here, okay, if you're asking for engagement, what that is called a call to action, or CTA. Okay, call to action, CTA. So I ask people to comment, learn, and I'll send them over a free step-by-step training that got me started. Okay, what that is doing is it's going to lead to automation. So I'm able to take the attention and traffic, okay, and the comments and engagement, and I'm able to drive that to my digital products directly. This is how I'm able to make passive income. This is how I'm able to make income in my sleep, guys. Okay. This is why I'm spending time with my family. I'm sleeping, I'm going on vacation and traveling, and I wake up in my phone, I look at my phone and I have $1,000 days. It's because of this automation. I'm going to show you how to set it up. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and share this a little bit. This video took me less than 5 minutes to create, and it got me over 1.3 million views and thousands of comments. Okay. Because all I did was I copy and paste this text hook, okay? I picked a video clip on my phone and cut it to 5 to 6 seconds long, right? Threw that in, picked a song, okay? And then I copied and pasted the caption. And this video has made me thousands of dollars even continuously now, okay? I posted this over a month ago, and look at this. It's still getting comments even now. 2 days ago, someone commented learn. 3 days ago, someone commented learn, okay? I am not sitting here, guys, okay? This is what's really cool. I am not sitting here replying back to all of these comments. This is automation that's doing that. I'm not sitting there spending hours a day. I'm literally spending less than an hour a day posting a video online that takes like less than 5 minutes to do. And I'm able to make $5,000, $500 to $1,000 days because of automation. This is actually automated. It's sending an automated comment and an automated DM, sending people directly to my digital products. Okay. The tool that I use to do this is called ManyChat. Okay. ManyChat is a Meta approved tool that allows you to automate your DMs and your comments. You can use this on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, you name it, guys. This tool is very, very powerful. Okay, this tool does cost money. It is cost $15 a month, but it's well worth it because I've made multiple 6 figures alone thanks to this tool alone. Okay, this tool is a very big game changer for me and my business. This is how you're able to create passive income. And I'm going to show you how to set up an automation here very shortly. So what we're going to do, once you get into ManyChat, you're going to click on this automation option here. It's a little galaxy symbol on the left. Once you go into automations, you're going to want to check this option over here saying new automation, because we're going to set one up together on this training. So I'm going to use one of the templates here that we have that's really popular. And this is the one that I use 99% of the time. This is the one that everyone uses right here. It's called Auto DM Links from Comments. It sends a link when people comment on a post or reel. So I'm going to click on that, and then we're going to start fresh. So I'm going to go ahead and click Start Fresh. And it's going to load up the thing to set up our ManyChat automation. So I'm going to show you how simple it is to set this up. So when someone comments on, the option you want to choose for this first one, guys, on the left side is any post or reel. And I'm going to explain why. Okay, I've been doing this since 2023. I have videos from 2023 and 2024, guys, that are still getting comments even now in 2026. 2 to 3 years later, old videos of mine are still getting attention and traffic and still making me passive income sales even 2 to 3 years later. Okay, that is the power of automation. Once you set up the automation one time, guys, you can set it and forget it. It lives on the platform as long as that automation is live. That is absolutely incredible. Okay, so we're going to choose any post or reel. And now we need to set up a keyword for our ManyChat. So this is what, when someone comments a specific word, we can set up one word, or we can set up to 12 different words. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate with just one word, and we're going to actually drive all the traffic to our digital product we set up together. So this digital product right here, the how to grow your social media following that we just set up together, we're actually going to drive traffic directly to this product. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little bit of industry standards. Okay, so basically our statistics. Okay, so basically between 2 to 5% of people that visit this this website checkout page, right, should be able to buy our product. So that's actually conservative numbers. Okay, I have products in the 7 to 10% range that convert at 7 and 10% for me. Okay, digital price 2 to 5 is very conservative. So let's say that we have 100 people from ManyChat. Let's say that a video got 200 comments, right? We had 200 comments and 50% of the people went here. So we're being really conservative with our numbers. So 100 people visit this page, and between 2 to 5 of those people are going to buy this product. So if 2 people buy this product, that's about $100. If 5 people buy this product, that's about $250. Now imagine if our video got viral, it got like 20,000 comments and 10,000 people visit this page. Okay, now you're thinking you're gonna make like $4,000 anywhere up to like, you know, $20,000, right? That's exactly what I've been able to do, guys. I've been able to literally take the traffic and move it directly to my digital product. And I'm going to show you how to do that step by step. So we're going to choose a keyword related to our product. Okay, so the keyword we're going to use is this keyword called grow. Okay, we're going to use the word grow. The simpler the keyword is, the more easy it is for someone to comment the keyword. Okay, if we were to use a long keyword like social media, like one long two-word thing, no one's going to comment that. No one has the time to type that on social media, guys. We want to keep our keywords short because more keyword comments makes more engagement, also leads to more people leading to our checkout page to buy our products. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to ManyChat. And we're going to type the word grow in here because that's relevant to our product that we are promoting, that we're going to be sending the traffic to. So once we've done that, we're going to go down here and we're going to make sure we toggle this on reply to their comments under the post. That's very important we do that because we want to have a reply comment because that adds more engagement. Meaning more engagement means we're going to go viral, right? So it's going to give us some presets here. We're going to use these presets for right now, but I recommend you custom tailor these messages, okay, these comments to whatever your product is, around your product or the way that you sound. So obviously I'm just using these ones for example. So it's going to have a little preview over here. They're going to comment grow and they're going to get a reply comment saying, thanks, please see DMs, because they're also going to get a DM automation message. So this is just telling them to make sure to check their DMs. So they're going to check their DMs right here. And this is what the DM automation is going to say. So I'm going to use the example here, but obviously you want to custom tailor the DM to make it sound more like you and more for your product. Okay. So this one's going to say, hey there, I'm so happy you're here. Thanks so much for your interest. Click below and I'll send you the link in just a sec. And then they're going to click on this button that's going to say, send me the link. So we're going to send the traffic directly to our Stan Store. So we're going to go down here and then says, then they're going to get, and then they're going to get a DM after that, after they click the button, we're going to say, grab it here. Okay. Grab it here. And I'm going to put a little down emoji. So let me get that really quickly. And I'm going to put this little finger pointing down and I'm going to add a link here. So I'm going to click on this. And then we're going to add our link. So we're going to add our link by going back to Stan Store. So we're going to go to Stan Store and then we're going to go to My Store. And we have two options we can do. We can either send them directly to the Stan Store directly. Okay, they'll see this exact page right here. Okay, that actually works too, but you actually might get less conversions doing that. So if you want to actually make 2 to 5% directly to your products, okay, what you're going to do is send the traffic directly to this checkout page. What I do is I click on these 3 dots. I'm going to copy the URL to this product specifically. Okay, we're going to go back to ManyChat. We're going to paste that link right there. Okay, now we're going to label the button. We're going to say click here. So we know exactly where to click. Click here. So that we can send the traffic directly there. So what's going to happen, guys? Someone's going to comment grow on our video, okay? They're going to get a reply comment that's going to show them, you know, a reply comment saying check your DMs. They're going to get a DM. They're going to click on send me the link. They're going to go right here, click on this. It's going to take them directly here to this page. And then between 2 to 5 people every 100 visits, okay, are going to buy this product, which is absolutely incredible, guys. This is how you're able to make automated passive income streams. This is how I've been able to wake up to $1,000 days on autopilot and quit my 9-to-5 job, all thanks to this, okay? This is all from PLR products alone, guys, okay? And I've done this with low ticket PLR products, and I have like 21 pages of it. Look at this, guys. These were all just rolling in every single day. And I have multiple dashboards with PLR products as well, but this is just one of my dashboards, okay, with 21 pages of it. So again, it's very, very simple to set these things up. And that's basically the entire full step of these three things, guys. I showed you how to get the product, I showed you how to put it in the store, and I showed you how to get attention, okay? So now I'm opening up to the next part, guys, okay? So now that you have all this information, you can take this information, use it maybe in the next 5 to 6 months, maybe the next year, you start making good money with it, or you can partner one-on-one with me. You can have a mentor in your back pocket. You can have somebody who's going to give you winning products, who's going to tell you what to do so that you can be successful, who's going to give you something that you can launch right away so you can start making money this month, today, okay? All right, so let me show you the mentorship I am part of. So I am part of the AI Creators Academy. So this is a mentorship, guys. I'm going to show you some of the testimonials from the students inside this mentorship. I'm going to cover a few different testimonials, and then we're going to show you what you get inside the actual mentorship with training as well, guys, okay? So you're going to see Jerica here. This one was about 2 months ago. She actually just hit 100K as a complete beginner thanks to this business model, thanks to this mentorship. The mentorship is the reason why she was able to scale. And this is the difference maker of those that are super successful and those that are not successful, because the people that are super successful, guys, they have mentorship. Mentorship is the biggest component to success, okay? We have Leanne right here. This was just 4 days ago. In her first month, complete beginner, guys, the first 30 days, she made $5,000, $5,378 with a done for you PLR product that she did not create herself. That's a $27 product that she did exactly what I just showed you, and she made $5,000. Imagine if you could make $5,000 in your first month, guys. That's more than some people make at their 9 to 5 jobs. That would be your rent, your mortgage, your car payment, your groceries, your gas, right? It would be all of those things that you would be able to cover without having to pick up a second job, without having to be away from your families all the time, right? And that's what Leanne was able to do with this business model and this mentorship. Okay, we have JS over here. Her name's Janine, guys. This is actually an old testimonial from her, but actually last month in June, okay, she was able to cross $100,000. She started in December of last year, December 28th, basically January. In about 7 months, she made over $100,000 as a complete beginner. And Janine was also a school principal. She had been a school principal for almost about 30 years, and she was actually able to retire from being a school principal. And now she gets to work completely from home, 1 to 2 hours a day, and she doesn't have to go back to school anymore, guys, to have to do any of that principal stuff. We have Valdi here, who made 14.5K in just 13 days. Okay, that's absolutely incredible. Okay, that's life-changing income, because 14.5K, guys, that takes some people 3 to 4 months to even do that in their 9 to 5 jobs. He did it in less than 2 weeks. Okay, that's what's incredible. And then we have my good friend Thomas here, who made over $1,000 while going live. Okay, going live is a huge opportunity right now, but it's not the only way to make money. I only started going live personally, guys, in only the last month alone. Okay, I've been doing digital marketing 3 years, posting short form content, and actually making automated income sales daily in $500 to $1,000 days. All thanks to just what I just taught you in this training, in this masterclass. Okay, we have Tyler here again. He made $1,200 in just 1 hour. Okay, that's absolutely incredible. You don't have to go live. Again, it's definitely a great alternative. We teach you how to go live in this mentorship as well. Okay, Jasmine, she made her first ACA sale while at her second job. So she was working 2 jobs and she was able to make a $500 day, guys. Okay, that's exactly what I did back in 2023 and 2024. Right before I quit my 9 to 5 job, I was actually working at the grocery store and working my second job and doing DoorDash and Uber. And I was able to put an hour a day into this business model and make $500 to $1,000 days until I was able to make over $100,000 and quit all of my jobs. And that's exactly what I did. So, and now we have some more people. We have Kelly here, made 1.5K in 7 days. Again, that's absolutely life-changing income. Kelly is not having to be away from her kids. She's not having to, do any of that stuff. She just gets to be present at home with her kids, right? Not having to pick up a second job, not having to do DoorDash and Uber, none of those things. And she's making more than some people make from their regular jobs. And she's doing this in a week, guys, in just a week. She's covering her groceries, her gas, her bills, her car payment, her mortgage or rent, guys. That's what she's been able to do. All right, so let me show you a couple more. Okay, here's Victor. Here's a good friend of mine. Victor, actually, in the first 3 days, he's a student of mine who got started inside this mentorship. And within the first 3 days, he already made a $500 profit. And then since then, he's already made multiple $500 days. And within his first month, doing this as a completely faceless account, guys. He does this faceless, and he's absolutely crushing it thanks to this mentorship. All right, so you don't have to show your face, and then we'll have some students in here mention about me inside the mentorship as well. I've been a mentor in the space for over 3 years now, and I've helped hundreds of people get started. So here's Ijama, guys. Ijama made over 211,000 in just 6 months. So I'll give you a little bit of backstory of Ijama. Ijama used to be a pharmacist, okay? And I guarantee you a pharmacist does not make this type of income in 1 year. It takes them like 3 or 4 years to make this type of income. What Ijama did, she did 211K in just 6 months, okay? Which is absolutely incredible. And not only that, she was able to quit her job as a pharmacist. Now she gets to be a fully present stay-at-home mom, thanks to this mentorship, thanks to this business model with digital products that she did not create herself, guys. Okay, so let's keep on moving along. And this is Rosemary. So Rosemary, this was 13K in the month of June alone. Rosemary is not even from the US. She's from West Africa. And she actually sold a $27 product, $27 PLR product that's done for you. She was selling that and she's made over $13,000, okay? Which is absolutely incredible without ever going live, without ever having to show her face. She did this completely from a done for you low ticket product that I just showed you in the teaching, okay? I'm going to show you a couple more. Here's Amber. She made over $1,000 in just 6 days. Again, Amber is a mom. She doesn't have to take up a second job. She gets to be able to do this completely from home, spending 1 to 2 hours a day maximum at it. And she's making more than she could make if she was to pick up a side hustle or a second job, all because she got in this mentorship. Okay. All right. So let me show you one more, guys. We got Jordan here. He made 15.5K in just 22 days with ACA. Again, some people that would have taken them 3 to 4 months at their 9 to 5 job. And he did this in 3 weeks, basically, which is absolutely life-changing income. So with that being said, I'm going to show you what you get inside the classroom, inside this mentorship. So if you get started in this mentorship, I'm going to cover what the cost of investment is as well in this mentorship. And newsflash, guys, and spoiler, this is not going to be even $1,000, guys. It's going to be way less than that. Okay, so we're going to show you how to actually get guaranteed success, guys. We're going to teach you how to actually learn how to be successful in this business. Okay. And notice that inside of this training, we do not overload it with too much fluff, okay? One of the biggest things of why some people are not successful at digital marketing is they get so much information and they get information overload to the point that they never actually take action. We actually make it so easy to go through this training that you can actually finish it in a few days' time and actually be up and running like a lot of our students like Leanne, and then make your first 5,000 in your first 30 days, okay, guys? We show you that in the digital asset roadmap, how to create your first $1,000, your first $5,000 in a month, guys, and scale it beyond that. So we also give you over 40 done for you PLR products as well that you can also sell. So you don't even have to go and look for the products. We give it to you on a silver platter. And these are winning products that are already been tested on the market and they're already converting. Okay. We also teach you how to sell in lives. I showed you so many students doing this, making crazy, crazy income very quickly. Okay. Lives is a huge opportunity right now. Okay. You don't have to do it. If you're not comfortable getting on camera, you don't have to go on lives. Okay. We do teach you how to grow on TikTok. We show you exactly how to go viral on TikTok so you can attack the right people so you can make daily sales on your digital products. Okay. We also teach you how to do AI twins and avatars. I showed you this with OpenArt. This goes into a full deep dive on all of that things and all of the ways to how you prompt your AIs, how to even put different outfits on them, how to do all of the different things with AI. And also we show you how to use it with free tools as well if you don't want to pay for OpenArt. Okay. We also teach you how to do UGC, which is basically brand deals. So this is how you get brand deals for different companies, and they actually send you free products or they give you things to go for free places. I have a good friend. Her name is Lane. She's done UGC for 2 years. She's made multiple six figures with it, and she actually gets brand deals from Ralph Lauren, and she actually gets to travel the world. They pay her, they give her free clothes, free makeup, free purses. They give her like free hotel stays and travel everywhere, and then they pay her for everything. So we teach you how to do that as well, guys. We also show you how to create your own products. So if you are somebody who wants to create your own products, we teach you how to create a good winning product using market research, using AI to do market research for you so that you find a product that's on the market that's going to actually solve a problem and actually sell on the market, guys. So we teach you how to do those things. We also do 2 live coaching calls a week for a lifetime inside this mentorship. Okay. I'm going to give you a little bit about my story. So back in 2023, I invested over $5,000 in a mentorship, and I only got 3 months of coaching calls and only got once a week. Okay, you're getting way more inside of this mentorship than I paid into my $5,000 mentorship, and this is not even 5,000. It's not even 1,000. Okay, it's way less, and you can get started on a plan as low as $0 down, and anywhere from between 25 to 50 bucks, give or take. And a lot of our students are actually paying off the full investment within their first week or month, guys. That's what's incredible. So we give you 2 live coaching calls a week, and we record them if you miss them, okay? We also give you access to this Mentora content bot, which actually writes your hooks and your captions for your videos. So if you're wondering, Ben, how did you get your content to go viral? Okay, and what's really cool is I'm using this tool called Mentora, which is actually, you can do this for any niche or any product, guys. It can write anything, hooks and captions for pets and animals, gardening, vacation, travel, whatever you want it will write a hook for you so you can go viral. This thing has been trained by people that are copywriters that are 6 and 7 figures in different niches. They train this tool. So this tool alone by itself is $300, but you get it absolutely free when you sign up to this mentorship. We give you this tool completely free. It's valued at $300 by itself. Okay. We also give you a mindset vault, and this is really, very important because mindset, guys, is key to your success. Okay. Every person that made $1 million made $1 million in their mind before they ever made it in their bank accounts. And if you have a positive mindset that you will be successful, guys, you will be successful with this business model. It's very, very important that you have the right mindset getting into this. Okay. The other thing is we also have this faceless content vault. We actually give you the content itself. We give you the footage, the stock footage. We give you the everything, the hooks, the captions. We give you the templates for other things if you want to set up things really quickly on your social media, if you want to do this completely faceless. We simply give you everything on a silver platter so you can be up and launching ASAP. Okay. We also teach you engagement hacks. We teach you how to go viral. I covered a couple different ways to go viral on this training, but this is going to go into a further deep dive on that. Okay. We also show you how to do a successful faceless launch, which is very important, guys. If you want to do something like Faceless Vibes Digital, you want to do a completely faceless launch, we show you how to do that. So you can start creating your first 6 figures online, doing it completely faceless, right? We teach you how to do the art of telling stories. That's very important to be successful in this business, is telling a good story. We also teach you how to scale your business to 5K per week. Okay, I am currently already doing this. I'm actually making 7K per week, but this will show you how to get to 5K per week and beyond. Okay, and then we also show you here in the advanced sales strategies how to make 100K in 100 days. And this is what I'm striving for: 100K in 100 days, guys. We have so many students in our communities that are making 50K to 70K months. Okay, that means like in 2 months they're already hitting over 100K. We have several students in our community doing that. Okay, and then we also have the legal documents, because we give you all of these products. We give you over 40 PLR products and done for you products. We also give you the license to these products, so you have the rights to rebrand and resell these products as your own. So we give you everything basically on a silver platter to be successful inside this mentorship. So now everyone's asking, what is the cost of investment to get started with this mentorship? How can I work with you one-on-one? Okay, because you will work one-on-one with me. Okay, and I'm going to go over the bonuses as well when you sign up to this mentorship. I'm going to be giving away a lot of bonuses. So I'm going to show you how this is done. So what you're going to do, okay, there's going to be a link that's going to be at the bottom of this video. Okay, there's going to be a link or button below. Once you locate that and you click it, it's going to take you to this page, which is the AI Creators Academy mentorship. So notice, you're not going to pay $5,000. You're not going to pay $1,000. No, we took off $400 for you. It's only $597 as a one-time investment. But wait, we do have payment plans available where you can get started for $0 down and as low as $26 a month. I'm going to show you how that's done. So what you're going to do, guys, is you're going to scroll all the way to the bottom of this checkout page. You're going to locate at the bottom Afterpay or Klarna. Okay, so Afterpay and Klarna are the two options that we have that it allows you to get on a payment plan. Okay, these are not available all over the world, guys. These are available mainly in the US, and I think Klarna is available in a few other countries. So you just want to check and see if you see either of these options below. I recommend, if you're in the United States, if it's your first time ever using one of these, I recommend you use Afterpay. What you're going to do is you select Afterpay, you put your name, your email address, your name, and your address. You click on purchase. It will not charge you. It only takes you to the next page. So let me repeat that one more time, guys. You're going to either select Afterpay or Klarna. You're going to fill out these blanks up here, like your name, your email, your name, and your address. You click on this purchase button. It's not going to charge you. It's only going to take you to the website for Afterpay or Klarna. So if you go to the Afterpay, this is what's going to look like. You're going to follow the on-screen prompts. Afterpay is going to show you this screen. Okay, you're going to select your plan. Look at this. You can get started as low as $0 due. Okay, as low as $26.73 a month. That's literally the cost of a Chick-fil-A or 2 Starbucks coffees a month, guys. If you're willing to sacrifice a Chick-fil-A meal or 2 Starbucks coffees and drink coffee at home and have a meal at home, guys, once a month, you can afford this mentorship. Okay, remember, you have two options, guys. You can keep trading your time for money at a job, right? And get barely a 2% raise while the cost of living and inflation is going up 8 to 10% every year, and you're always having to pick up more hours or pick up a second job, okay, never getting ahead, still living paycheck to paycheck. Or the second option is, guys, you can invest your money into business, mentorship, and skills that's going to actually pay you and buy back your time, guys. Because think of this, guys, time we don't get more of. We can always make more money, but time is finite. Time is with our kids. Time is with our families. Time is with our loved ones, right? We only have a certain amount of time. Okay, time freedom is the most important thing in what we have, that we can have, our most precious commodity. So guys, if you are somebody who wants to get started, guys, okay, you can simply go to Afterpay or Klarna to get started with these plans at $0 down. So now I'm going to cover the bonuses that you get when you sign up to this mentorship. And once you click the button below and you sign up, these are the bonuses you're going to be sent to you immediately that you get access to. So let me pull that up really quickly for you. So if you sign up to this mentorship, okay, to the AI Creators Academy, what you're going to get is you're going to get lifetime mentorship. This is a very big thing, okay? Like I said, I've invested over $5,000 in mentorship just in 2023 alone, and I only got it for 3 months, and it was only once a week calls, okay? You get lifetime, and you get 2 calls a week, and this is very priceless, okay? You also get direct one-on-one access to WhatsApp with me. I'm going to give you my WhatsApp number. You're going to be able to connect with me one-on-one. Not only that, we're going to have a one-on-one coaching call that I value at $500. This is a strategy coaching call, just me and you, one-on-one. So you're going to get a one-on-one private call with me. I already charge $500 for that. Companies hire me to do coaching calls for them already. So I'm going to give you that completely free. You're also going to get 2 live coaching calls a week for lifetime inside the ACA mentorship, which gives you access to 6 and 7 figure digital marketers and entrepreneurs that you have the ability to ask questions on those live coaching calls with these people, and they will answer your questions. Okay. You also get access to my mini chat flows, which I value at about $400, guys. I actually know somebody personally from MiniChat, a MiniChat Pro expert that I've known since 2024, who actually developed a MiniChat flow for me and my good friend Gabby Markets. So my good friend and colleague, student Gabby Markets went off, used the MiniChat flow, made $1.4 million. Okay. This is the same flow that has helped me make over $500,000 in net revenue since 2023, guys. Okay. And since 2024, basically. But anyways, I will give you access to this MiniChat flows. Okay, if you want this mini chat flows, you just sign up. I will send them to you. They're valued at $400. Okay, you're gonna get access to Mentora. This is valued at over $300. Okay, $300 access to Mentora. We're going to be giving you that, which is going to write your hooks and your captions for you. It's also going to audit your profile and let you know how to go viral. Again, it can write hooks and captions for any niche or product, guys, and it's going to be a very good one. Okay, and then we also give you the 10K digital product bundle, which I value over $10,000. We give you over 40 done for you PLR products that you have the rights to resell these products, okay, as your own products. So that's what you're going to get when you sign up to this mentorship. We're going to give you all of these incredible bonuses. Not only that, guys, what's really cool about this mentorship is you have the ability to even promote the mentorship itself, okay? Remember when I told you I had a $5,000 mentorship in 2023? I had no ability to earn off of that mentorship whatsoever. With this mentorship, the AI Creators Academy, you have the ability to earn a $500 commission every single time you make a sell on the mentorship. Okay, they give you an 84% commission on 597, which is $501 every time you make a sale. We have students actually getting in this mentorship, making their investment back within their first week or first month before the first payment is even coming due. Okay, that's what's absolutely incredible with this business model. So if you're wanting to get started, guys, when you get started, you're going to get access to all of these bonuses when you sign up, okay? So the next thing I want to share a little bit about my story of why I got into digital marketing. So as you all saw in the beginning of this training, this free masterclass, I got started in digital marketing back in May of 2023, right? I was still working at a grocery store. What got me started in this business is when we rewind back to 2020, back during the pandemic, during COVID, during the lockdowns, during that first 2 weeks to slow the spread, right? Remember that? The PTSD is still there. So I used to be a manager for the grocery store that did with online orders and fulfillment for curbside delivery and people's orders being shopped in line, online orders, right? I shopped customers' groceries basically and delivered it to their house. Okay, that's what I did. I was the manager of that. I had 50 people in my staff, all right? And during the pandemic, during the lockdowns, half my staff quit. Half of them went on leave of absence or quit showing up altogether. I don't blame them one bit. Okay. It was a scary time to be working, right? I did not have the ability to stay home. They weren't going to pay me to stay home because I was deemed as an essential worker. So I had to go to work. And when I had to go to work, guys, I couldn't afford to not pay bills. So I had to go to work anyways. So I went to work, guys. While the pandemic, I lost half my staff. My backup manager quit. Okay. Not only that, we had a hiring freeze for 1 year. So I could not take on any new hires. Not only that, normally during the holidays, like on the regular holidays and regular years, guys, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, and all that stuff, we'd be about orders. Our orders would be out about 2 weeks to a month, right? During the pandemic, guys, we were 6 months maxed out with orders. Not only that, guys, I had to work. I had to commute to my job. I lived an hour away from the store. What I did during the lockdown, during the pandemic, is I woke up at 4 a.m. I commuted to my job, clocked in at 5 a.m. I worked from 5 a.m. This is what I did in the first 10 days of that lockdown. From 5 a.m. to 1 a.m. that next morning. Okay, I worked nonstop. And I did that for 10 days straight, guys. You know where I slept? I did not go home. I slept in the parking lot in my car. I did that for 10 days straight. I asked for help from management. I asked corporate. I asked my regional manager. And all they would tell me, guys, is, are we ahead with orders? Are we ahead with orders? And all that was really translating is, are we making more profit? They only cared about their profits. They didn't care because they were making record profits more than ever made before. They didn't care if I got to go home and saw my family. That's when I woke up in 2020 and realized I'm never going to climb the corporate ladder again, because up to that point, okay, but up to 2020, I used to think, go to school, graduate, go to college, get a degree, graduate, and then get a job, work the next 30, 40 years climbing the corporate ladder, and then one day you'll be living happily ever after, retiring, right? That's the biggest lie that I was sold, guys, okay? I was given a measly 2% raise while the cost of living was going up 8 to 10% every year. I was still having to pick up a second job. I was having to do DoorDash and Uber. I was having to do all of these things just to just to survive, just to get by, just to live paycheck to paycheck. I was trading more time for money and not able to see my family. And I was tired of that reality, guys. Okay. 2020 was my breaking point. When 2020 happened, I stepped down. I didn't quit that company. I stepped down because I still needed to get paid. And what I did was I wrote a letter to corporate and the regional manager that I was working for under that time. And he resigned shortly after because I bet you what he was doing was borderline illegal. So he resigned, okay? And I ended up just stepping down and becoming a real regular employee. But at that moment, guys, I quit doing the corporate grind. I started looking for a way to get out of the 9 to 5. I started looking. I tried drop shipping. I tried Amazon FBA. I tried flipping things on Facebook Marketplace. I tried crypto in 2020. You name it. None of these things actually worked for me. None of these things made any substantial income to change my current situation until I found digital marketing in May of 2023, guys. Okay. When I found it, I got started within 11 months. I made over $100,000. I was able to quit my job. I got to walk into the same office of that store manager that I worked for under when I was a manager in that department. I got to tell him to his face that I quit. And his jaw dropped down to the floor because he had no idea that I was working on this business privately. I was doing this secretly. No one knew I was doing it. My coworkers didn't know it. My boss didn't know it. My managers didn't know it. All I did, guys, was work 1 to 2 hours a day in the cracks of my day while I was doing my grocery store job, while I was doing my second job, while I was doing DoorDash and Uber. I was working on this business 30 minutes to an hour every single day until it freed me from all of that. And that's what's possible with this business model. Okay. And that's why I'm sharing the story with you, is because I'm not the only success story with this. I've seen so many people escape the 9 to 5 grind. I've seen moms that were actually able to completely escape the corporate grind and be a fully present stay-at-home mom. I've seen teachers quit their teaching job. I've seen people, restaurant workers, get out of it. I've seen postal workers, nurses, doctors, teachers, you name it, guys. Even lawyers have quit their corporate jobs or their career salaries and making more from home in 1 to 2 hours a day, thanks to this business model. Okay. I'm going to share one more thing with you before I end this live. So let me know, guys, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to actually email me. You can send an email to me. You probably will get an email from me here shortly, but I want to share one more thing with you before we end this live. And this is the Forbes article from 2 years ago. Okay. So this is what Forbes says about digital marketing. It says social media marketing, guys. I can't read. Skills are in demand, worth 1.5 trillion by 2030. So look at this. It says right here, digital marketing is one of the fastest growing in-demand skills for 2024. Okay, meaning, okay, this was 2 years ago. Last year in 2025, guys, it was a $1.23 billion a day industry, and it's growing 300% this year in 2026. Okay, everyone has an opportunity, a piece of this pie. Okay, there's over 5 billion active users just on Instagram alone, and not even 1% of those users are using the platform to even monetize, meaning there's 99% of the market that's untapped that you could reach, and that everyone has a chance of being the first millionaire, multimillionaire, even billionaire in your family, guys. You have the first opportunity. Look at that. 1.5 trillion is a huge market cap. That's the GDP of some countries, and not even 1% of the people are doing this. Okay. That's what's absolutely incredible. But anyways, I really appreciate everyone for your time. I hope you got a lot out of this masterclass. Thank you so much again. If you have questions, please reach out to me in email. You can also message me on my Instagram or my TikTok, and I will reply back there as well. But anyways, with that being said, I hope everyone has a wonderful day, guys, and I cannot wait to see you on the inside in the mentorship, okay? I can't wait to work one-on-one with you. But anyways, with that,